Sisson with his legendary fact check. Take a look.
Well, I wonder how MAGA is going to spin this one. We just learned that the shooter of the National Guardsmen in Washington, D.C. today applied for asylum under Donald Trump.
Rich
and was
kids
approved. Donald Trump's administration approved for him to stay in the United States. CNN just
there
reported
should be no borders.
He applies for asylum in December of 2024.
They don't have kids or grandkids.
And then he's approved.
They don't have families to worry about. Women to be concerned with.
All day, Republicans have been doing two things. Number one, blaming Democrats for this tragedy in D.C. when every single Democrat thinks that this crime is abhorrent. And number two, they've been incredibly hateful. The shooter has been identified as a 29-year-old Afghan national who came into the United States legally on a visa.
Sounds pretty smart, doesn't he?
Foaming at the mouth to use this tragedy as an excuse to demonize other groups of people who don't look like them.
Everybody's racist except for me.
The same language and things like that.
Look how much better I am than you. Because I'm willing to live in my mansion with all of my money and let the rest of the world in your neighborhood.
Actually, it's Donald Trump's fault because this guy apparently applied for asylum back in December of 2021 and his case was approved in April of 2025 under the Trump administration. So therefore, checkmate, MAGA. It's your policies that have enabled this. Except, of course, this is such a ridiculous crock of shit, it's not even funny. This dude entered in 2021, again, under Joe Biden's watch.
Ooh, Harry, that's bad for you.
Operation Allies Welcome. That was, of course, the
Harry, you
operation
didn't do your research.
Withdrawal, where the Biden administration was evacuating Kabul in Afghanistan, and the goal was to take their allies out. That means military intelligence allies, American residents and Afghans who helped with intelligence efforts. But what did Joe Biden do? No, Joe Biden's operation didn't just bring back the people that were vetted and clearly on the American side. No, they just allowed anybody on the freaking plane. And that's how this guy got through. But because his asylum application was only formally filed in 2024 and he was approved in 2025 April, now somehow it's Trump's
Harry,
problem.
you're not
This
just
guy was
wrong.
allowed a illegitimate asylum claim under
You're
Joe Biden.
willfully
He had legal
ignorant.
status under Joe Biden's policy. But now it's Trump's
I love
fault.
the
Why?
liberal
Because the
hive mind.
USCIS and left-wing judges rubber-stamped this
Dude's
guy's
a
paperwork.
genius.
Now suddenly it's Trump's policy? Think about how stupid that argument is. That's essentially like Joe
Whoop.
Biden's auto pen parties.
Harry's a rich
What was it,
kid.
like 9,000
He lives in a
parties that were
mansion.
issued? That's like one of those.
It's
prisoners
okay
that
to
Joe Biden
advocate
pardoned,
for
then
millions
going
of
back out on the
people to be
streets
dumped
and
in poor
murdering
people's
somebody in the year
neighborhoods to
45 now that Donald
compete with
Trump's
them for their
president.
little
And to say
bit of
it's Donald Trump's
resources.
fault that that guy's
Can't
out of
find a
prison
job,
and
can't find an
murdered someone.
apartment.
And by the way, I'm taking that
20,000
example
Haitians just
because
arrived,
that
Springfield.
literally happened.
Details into the case of a man charged in a shooting in Omaha. This happened months after former President Joe Biden gave the man clemency. The U.S. Attorney's Office in Omaha